What's going on, you guys? My name is Austin, and I am back doing another Chameleon Couch video, week 6. Woo-hoo. That's how I react to it. I'm going to pick a topic out of this amazing pimp hat, and we are going to get pimpin'. This topic. The topic that I have picked is my favorite games. Alright, I like this. I'm excited about this topic. I play a hell of a lot of video games, guys. A hell of a lot. And I have a gaming channel where I play a lot of I record a lot of those games to put on the internet, with me playing it with my buddy Funkmaster or other people. And I have a lot of favorite games. I'm not gonna lie. I guess that I'll try to narrow it down to my top 5 is what I'll do. Just to keep the video under 47 minutes. I'm not gonna put these in any particular order because one of the things I don't like doing is comparing games that aren't in the same genre. And even then, there's a line. You know, I don't compare Call of Duty to Battlefield because I think they're two different genres of first-person shooters. They are both first-person shooters, but I don't compare them because Call of Duty is run and gun, Battlefield is more strategy to an extent, so I don't compare them. Just as I'm not going to compare, you know, Super Mario to Call of Duty. That's stupid. So I will put these, they're not going to be in an order, but they will be labeled 1 through 5, basically, because I want to do it that way. I guess that the first game that I'll talk about is Binding of Isaac. Binding of Isaac has become one of my favorite games that I've played, basically because it has an amazing amount of replay value. I'm always playing it. It's always very, very fun. I'm having a great time with it, and I've been having a great time with it for over 167 hours of gameplay time, which is a lot. It's a fun game. It's a very Zelda-esque game in the way you move from room to room. Old school Zelda game in the way you move from room to room. It's got the random number generator basically that makes the items random every single time you play. You're never going to get the same items, which is awesome. It's one of the reasons why the replay value of it is so high. And it's difficult. It's very hard. You're moving with AWSD. You're shooting with the arrow keys, and it takes a lot to get used to that. Any one of my friends who's played Binding of Isaac can easily tell you that it is very difficult to do so. It's just a fun game, and it's so simple. There's not a lot of complexity to it. I love complex games, but it's so simple that it's just a joy to play, and I love it. Call of Duty is going to be on my list, and I'm just saying Call of Duty as a genre of game almost. Because I love, it's kind of like, it's not the first game that got me into gaming, but it's the first game I online competitively played, and man, did I have a lot of fun with it, and I still do. There's always going to be people that hate every genre of game, and I just as much as anybody else hate the 12-year-old angry gamer on Call of Duty. That's the way it goes. But that being said, Call of Duty is a game that does take a lot of skill. It does take a lot of thinking, if you want to play it that way. It takes a lot of practice, and man, I just love it. If you play with a group of people who are good at the game, who you have fun playing with, it's going to be a blast, and you're going to have a good time. And I've always played strategically. I've always played, you know, with a goal in mind. I'm not just playing for shits and giggles, really. I like keeping track of my stats. I like improving my stats. It's fun for me. That's why Call of Duty is great. Battlefield, in the same sense, is also on my list, basically because, you know, I've had a great time with it ever since it came out. I played a ton on console. And then I've been playing a ton of Battlefield 3 on PC when I picked it up finally, and I will be playing Battlefield 4. It's a great series. I haven't played a ton of Battlefield games, but I love the strategic element, having to work together with people on your team through mic communication, being able to take objectives, being able to take out guys who are, pinning you down in an area. It's a beautiful game as well. And I have a great time with it. It's so much fun. Super Mario 64 is definitely 100% making my list, because that game was one of my favorite childhood games. I had a lot of favorite childhood games, whether it was, NHL 93 on my Sega Genesis, or Cruising California, or Galaga, or Pac-Man, all of these games. But Super Mario 64, I guess it's not just Super Mario 64, but also like Mario Party. The Mario genre is so much fun, and they've done such a great job with it. And even the new stuff that's coming out for the Wii U, the ones they just released screenshots of, looks beautiful. And I'm stoked to see people play that game. I unfortunately don't have a Wii U, but I would like to get one eventually. It was just such a fun game, and I played so much of it. N64 was that, and the Sega Genesis were my two first consoles, and I played them a lot. And they were so much fun to play. Super Mario 64, I still like to go back and play now and again, because it's a great game. It's fun, it's entertaining, it has a great story to it, and it's just, I enjoy it a lot. The last game on my list, I have to put it on there, is definitely Pokemon. Because it's one of my childhood favorites. And the Pokemon games, the formula that they have is just such a great formula. It works. And they tweaked it in certain ways as they've gone through each generation. I'm very much a first generation kind of Pokemon player. The highest I've got, I played Pokemon Silver and Gold. Both of those are great games too. But I never went past it. And it's not out of, not wanting to. It's just I don't have money to buy every system that comes out. But, oh man, excuse me. The Pokemon games, fantastic games. If you haven't played the Pokemon games, go play the Pokemon games right now. But, being specific with a genre and a certain game, Pokemon Yellow was always my favorite. And, I had so much fun with it. And, it's a childhood memory, and I still have it. I have it over there, and it's in one of my cabinets, and I've played it recently, and just to go back and have a good time, and it's fun, and I love it. But that's the thing, is that those kind of games never lose their appeal to me, which is amazing because I played it so long ago, and it still holds that appeal. It's fantastic. So those are some of my games that I really enjoy, that are my favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me what your favorite games are. I'd like to know. There are so many games out there, and, I love that there are so many so that people can enjoy so many types of games. And as always, if you guys enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, a comment, anything you want. Sub if you're not subbed. That would be great. We always love having more people around the ChameleonCouch family. And thank you guys for watching so much, and I will see you after a while for the next pick and stuff. I'm going to add more stuff to the hat soon, so that's good. So I'm out of here. Talk to you guys later. Yeah! Oh, suck it! Made it! Suck it!